every time you have visitors.
Right. The reason that I thought that you would like Kings Road is that I think it's a really fantastic mix of sort of a modern aesthetic fused with sort of an earthy bohemian kind of feel. It seems like it will really fit well with your artwork and your apartment. Here, come sit at this table. This is actually really cool. And these chairs, I think, are kind of amazing. I don't want to give you this proverbial sort of like dining area and sort of the sofa with a pair of chairs because I don't think your apartment can handle it. But also, I think sort of the artist's workspace can be a little bit more
Malleable.
Kind of malleable. I want one of the stools to be for you for when you're painting, and I want it to be a little bit more comfortable. So I was thinking of this piece. It has sort of a klezmos chair leg.
Klezmos?
Klezmos chair is a Greek chair that sort of was documented as sort of like the oldest known chair. And that's the type of leg that it has. Okay, we got to get out of here. Let's go.
Okay, here we are. All right. Come on in. Okay, well, this is the Guitar Center, and I brought you here because I saw some of your equipment, and it was decent, but not great. And so I wanted to, like, get you some things that I thought you could really use.
Okay.
And some really high-quality stuff,
Awesome.
Yeah? All right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look around. Ricky, friend Ari.
What's up? Nice to meet you, Ari. Nice to meet you, Ricky.
Ari. He's in a band, and so I wanted to get him hooked up with an amp.
Out of these three here, you've got three different wattage.
Small, medium, and large.
Right. Out of the higher wattage amplifiers, you've got 4 10-inch speakers and 2 12-inch speakers.
Yeah.
So this one, you're going to get more of a brighter, more shimmery kind of tone. With this amplifier, it's generally more bass responsive. You like to play?
Yeah,
wow. Sure.
All right. Now, have you ever played through this amp?
No. Damn, it's a harder choice now.
The Twin is definitely my favorite amp out of these three.
I'm going to pick the Fender Twin because that's the greatest amp in the world.
Let's head to a different part of the store. Let's go to the Blue Room. Paul's here, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about the distinction between... Hey, Paul.
Hey.
This is my friend Ari.
Hey, Paul.
How are you, Ari?
Overwhelmed.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
We got a 72 reissue, American-made Fender. It's going to have a lot more of a bigger sound for you. American-made Strat right here, a little bit thinner sounding. And this is a 52 reissue Telecaster, Butterscotch Blonde. It's probably got the weakest pickups on it.
I'd like to try this one if I could.
Sure.
Sure.
Does it feel all right to you? Yeah?
Well, it's gorgeous.
Cool.
I don't know what to say. Yeah.
Well, now it's yours.
It's a stunner.
We have to start making you look and owning the things that are going to make you the star you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, man.
Okay. See you guys later. Thanks for your help. I have to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Are you excited now?
I'm stunned and floored. I'm just going to be smiling for the rest of the day. And my gear is as old as it gets, and I didn't even have an amp, so this is huge. My days of borrowing amps are over, but not only that, the guitar is going to make its debut tonight. Can't wait.
All right. Yay. All right, let's go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Come on. No, right here. Thank you. Really, Atrium is about pieces. Finding a piece of denim, a woven shirt, maybe a blazer, and when we mix it all together, I think we're going to get the right look for your performance tonight.
I should probably explain why.
Tell me what you're thinking, or not.
Well, the band plays indie rock music, and that implies maybe you look like what you look like that morning when you go on stage. The aesthetic is there isn't an aesthetic. And so I've always been like almost anti like having a good stage look because
Do you have too much caffeine, honey? Breathe it out. Breathe it out. It's okay. I'm here.
just a jittery, nervous energy.
So you're saying basically that the whole like underground rock thing is that you just show up kind of with what you were wearing that day.
That's the short and long of it. And I guess the older I get, the more I realize it's damn important because you're up on the stage. It's a stage. It's a show.
It's a whole package.
It's a whole thing. Yeah.
Rock and roll looks always start with denim.
Jeans rock.
Jeans rock. They do rock. For someone with your scale, someone who's a little bit shorter, you're actually long-waisted.
But short-legged.
But short-legged.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is, you don't want to do any jeans that are overly tricked out. You want to do something that's a regular slim or slight boot cut jean, okay? And you know we're doing that Pelican shirt?
Yeah.
Just kind of as a joke. It could be kind of fun to do something custom.
I like that look.
Good, then we're at the right place. Let's get you to the fitting room. Just because your eyes are green doesn't mean that you have to wear green to bring them out. Any of these soft colors, soft blue, soft green, soft brown, it's gonna make your eyes and your skin look great.
Okay.
Now let's put the jacket on. But since we have the black here, a shot of blue here, and then a dark jacket, it's very slimming. You look taller already.
Yeah, I feel taller.
We could also button this up if we wanted to. Do this rock and roll kind of tie. Let's do another look, okay?
Yeah.
See, now, I think this is great. A short jacket gives your torso a nice proportion to your legs. And then since we're doing the boot, you're getting a little bit more length in the inseam here. What do you think about this for on stage?
It's got kind of a menacing, skinny guy thing.
I'm feeling it.
I dig it too.
So I've got to hand you off to Ted. He's got something hot and spicy for you.
Hey, Ari, what's up? So you're probably wondering why I have you standing in front of Kalustyan's Spice Shop.
Smells good.
It smells really good. Come on, let's go check it out. The Kalustyan's is so fantastic and beautiful. They have things from all over the place. And what you're going to make for the band is paella.
Okay.
A great Spanish dish. It's a rice-based dish, and it's a terrific dish for a crowd because you can put almost anything you want to in it. And it's a wonderful sort of one-dish meal.
Great.
All righty?
Yeah.
So come on, we can get almost everything we need here.
Okay.
One of our primary ingredients, arroz Valencia. This is the kind of rice that you use to make the best rice you can use for paella. There's one more really special ingredient we need from downstairs, saffron. So let's take these upstairs and we'll talk more about them, all right?
Okay. Smells up here too.
Okay, let's sit here. Saffron are the stigmas that come from the saffron crocus. This is a crocus. This isn't a real saffron crocus, but it's the same color and it's very similar. There are 3 stigmas on the inside of this flower that are harvested by hand.
Wow.
And that's what these little red hairs are. These are dried versions of those little yellow stigmas. So I think it's really cool that you're going to be making dinner for the band.
Give something back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm always asking him to play this, not to play this, to try it this way, and always being the leader, sometimes it's not nice, and giving something back would be just the thing to do, especially before a big show like tonight's show.
They've been supporting you and backing you for all this time, and I think it's really cool that you're going to be making something for them. All right, so we're going to hit the road.
Okay.
We've got to go see Kine. He's going to give you a haircut. I'm thinking maybe a mohawk.
Anything would be better than this, Mop.
Sorry. Oh, no, I have all the time in the world, Ari. Absolutely. You just take your precious little time. Don't worry about me. So this is Oscar Bonsalon. There he is now. Hey, Oscar, how are you doing, man?
Thank you. How are you doing?
Good to see you, brother. Oscar, Ari, Oscar.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Oscar.
How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
Let's go get started, shall we? Ari's story is that he's a musician. So he wants to have a haircut that's, edgy and creative and cool, but he has this day job in sales, so he can't do anything too extreme.
Well, I think you got good texture, and if we were to do anything, I think it needs more structure versus more texture. Good.
All right.
Shall we get him shampooed?
Let's get him worked out.
How was that?
Delightful.
It's nice, right?
I was just thinking back there, how you look actually reflects how you feel.
That's a great connection to make, and also, the environment that you live in can really affect and impact how you feel and your mood and your outlook.
That's for sure. Probably affect the art.
But it probably impact the art in a really positive way.
Yeah.
I think it's very important to kind of sell your work with your personality. You might have the greatest music on earth, but unless you kind of fit the music, image-wise, it's going to be very difficult.
That's why we brought you to him. That's just so important.
It is. It's not doing the band any favors, and that's the last thing I want to do is hurt my own band.
What do you do just in terms of being productive to make sure that the band happens, to make sure that a deal happens?
Well,
I mean, do you have a publicist that you work with, or?
I'm the publicist.
You're the publicist.
Yeah, the booking, everything. It would be great if a day came when I could just worry about the music.
What are you putting in right now, Oscar?
This is a little bit of Move by Goldwell, and you'd be quite rough with it. Rough is going to give you that kind of rock and roll.
Like a bedhead look.
Right, exactly.
Or for your more conservative, for your sales, you just bring your hands through it.
Right. Okay, so let's get out of here. Okay. We have a lot more to do.
Good.
Ari, it was a pleasure.
Thank you. Really nice.
Oscar, thank you so much.
Think Paris 1920s in New York on a budget. Wow. Hello.
The search is on for America's most gorgeous male model. Manhunt, coming this October only on Bravo.
Queer Eye gave Tuesdays a little something we call Carson.
Look, I'm a collectible.
Now Wednesdays, the British Fab Five gave us their Carson. Meet Lulu. Carson Tuesdays, Lulu Wednesdays. Carson Tuesdays, Lulu Wednesdays. Got it? Good. All new Queer Eye Tuesdays at 10, 9 Central. All new Queer Eye UK edition Wednesdays at 10, 9 Central, only on Bravo.